It's a first for the Memphis Tigers.
This is beautiful.
From college game day,
We love Memphis, baby.
to the Cotton Bowl. The Tigers are back in the spotlight.
10 years ago, the football program was in trouble, and now look at us today. So it's just unbelievable.
Now, with a new head coach, the Tigers are hoping to make history again today at the Cotton Bowl.
This is my dream job.
Live from Arlington, Texas, WMC Action News 5's Road to the Cotton Bowl special starts right now.
Welcome to Arlington, Texas, outside a very rainy AT&T Stadium. We are here in Texas to make some Texas toast out of Penn State.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well said, Kanji Anthony. And we have Tiger fans in mass here. They have been driving on the interstate. They've been flying on airplanes, and they have gotten themselves to fill thousands of the seats inside that stadium right behind us for the game that kicks off at 11 o'clock. But we're so grateful you're joining us here live from Texas for the next 2 hours. We're going to have a very special program, The Road to the Cotton Bowl, how this all came to be the greatest season in Tigers history.
Now, this is very exciting. This is not only Memphis's first time in the Cotton Bowl, this is also, we're joined with a new athletic director, a new head coach. So the anticipation is so high, and the stakes are really high here. It's all about community pride. We are bringing Memphis to Texas.
That's right, and we have seen many, many legions of Tigers fans marching their way into AT&T Stadium, but already on the inside, some of our colleagues are there, right, Connie?
That's right. Jarvis and Sidhu have been here all week. They were here even during Christmas, and this is the culmination. We're going to turn it over to the Sports Kings inside. Hey, guys.
Kanji, yes. Jarvis, I think he's so excited he's just roaming around AT&T Stadium right now, so it's just me. But you got to understand the excitement from his point of view, right? A Tiger alum, I think he feels the way every single Memphis Tiger fan feels today. Getting to play at Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, this Memphis team has been enjoying themselves. They have not been super serious. I mean, it's a program-defining moment, and they're obviously cutting up and having fun. But don't you ever, even for a second, think they don't want to go home with that weird metal intertwined trophy that the Cotton Bowl awards.
I think it'd mean everything. You know, we haven't had a bowl win since 2014 at Memphis, but bringing that trophy home to the 901, I think it represents not only just our university, our program, but anybody that understands Memphis understands we're a prideful group. We have that Memphis First Everybody approach. I mentioned that yesterday. And to me, I think, you know, looking at that trophy, it's for the people of Memphis. It's for the 901. It's for our program. It's for our community. And to me, it'd be an honor to be able to bring that back for our entire city. And look, the kids have poured in. I know they're going to play their tails off, but I'd like to have that thing sit next to me on the flight home tomorrow as well.
That's right. You heard him. Memphis versus everybody today, and everybody being Penn State and the haters out there. We're going to send it now to my buddy Chris Luther, who's outside spending some time with some fans. Christopher.
Sidhu, I think all Tigers fans are very glad that AT&T Stadium has a roof on it. It's raining out here. It's a great day for some football, but Tigers fans came out here early. They were standing in line before the gates even opened, rain or not. And look at how much fun these Tigers fans are having. Robin Witter, he joins us here today. He's glowing. Look, you're glowing out here.
Absolutely.
Talk about a Texas-sized glow-up for the Memphis Tigers, right?
Yeah, right. I figured I had to bring all my lights this time, okay?
And these lights, they got different settings and everything, huh?
Oh, yeah. You can set to change them all.
Yeah. How you feeling being out here at AT&T Stadium here in Dallas?
This is one of my bucket lists, okay? I figured, you know, 70 years old, I got to figure out what to do with my life from here on out. So
you got many years left, man. Many years.
Yeah, but this is as good as any, right? This is as good as it gets, really.
Are you enjoying your trip down here?
Oh, yeah. And Texas Live over there was great last night. God, what a venue.
Did you go to the Battle of the Bands, too?
No, I didn't get here early enough for that. I drove up, so I got here about 4 o'clock.
Hey, how are you feeling about the game today? They got Penn State. This is a tough team.
Yeah, but you look at some of their schedule, though, you know, we got just as good a chance. Any given day, anybody can beat anybody.
I like it.
And we got the speed. We don't have as big a line as they got, but we got the speed on them.
The rain didn't stop you from coming out early.
No. I figured, I didn't know what the crowds were going to be like, which are starting to get bigger all the time. But I figured, get here early, give me a good spot, enjoy everybody. That's what it's all about.
Well, Robin, I appreciate you. Thank you for talking with us, sir. Enjoy the game. Have some fun. Go Tigers, go, right?
Tigers go.
Look at all these Tigers fans out here. You guys having a good time? As you can see, Tigers fans are having a good time. It's early, it's raining, nothing is stopping these Tigers fans. It's poncho weather out here in AT&T Plaza. We're going to be talking to fans all morning long, seeing how they're going, how they're feeling about the game, and we're going to be back a little bit later on with more here outside AT&T Stadium. Chris Luther, WMC, Action News 5.
Man, I'll tell you what, Chris Luther loves to have some fun. That's the right guy to be out there. But, you know, as we count down the hours now to the Cotton Bowl, we're going to take a look back at the moments that helped Memphis get here. And it all started with a game against Ole Miss earlier in the year. Jarvis Greer has more.
First big moment in this magical Memphis football season comes about the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. The game scoreless. Ole Miss defense had Memphis facing 3rd and 17. Memphis could not convert. Brady White throws what is a 5-yard gain to Patrick Taylor, but the refs ruled Ole Miss linebacker Sam Williams hit White while he was on the ground. They called roughing the passer, allowing the drive to continue for the Tigers. White would go on to punch in the first touchdown of the game for a 7-0 Memphis lead. Next up, not just one play or a moment, but a series of plays by the Memphis defense in the first half. They're all over the Rebel quarterback Matt Corral. 2 sacks by the Tigers D in the half. Whether it was LaAndre Thomas, who would later be ejected after a targeting call, or Joseph Dorcius, those plays kill any Rebel momentum and also keeps Corral moving in the pocket. The next game-changing moment is how Patrick Taylor carries the Tigers on their final drive of the first half. Taylor, 27 carries for 128 yards in the game, but this specific drive, he was clutch. He had 4 carries for 21 yards, including the Tigers' second touchdown of the game, giving Memphis a 13-0 lead at the half. The biggest play of the game for the Tigers comes with about 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Memphis hanging on to a 13-10 lead, Ole Miss with the ball, and this play swings momentum back in Memphis' favor. Bryce Huff sacking Matt Corral in the end zone for a safety. It would give Memphis the ball back, and that leads us to our final play that seals the Tigers' victory. 3 minutes to go in the game. Memphis determined to run out the clock, and on 4th and 2, the Tigers decide to go for it. And this play is remarkable. Brady White, the shovel pass to Kenny Gainwell for a Tigers first down. Ole Miss had it red, had the Tigers stuffed, but it didn't matter. Tigers win it right then and there, and it's satisfying for a Memphis squad that's always been considered a, quote, little brother to Ole Miss.
We're the little brothers, but, like, in the back of my head, like, as people get older, the little brother starts getting the best of the big brother. So I wanted to say something, but I was like, nah, let me stay quiet. Let me keep working. So, yeah, that was pretty funny.
You're going to walk into our facility. You're going to see pictures on the wall about this game. I mean, this is a big game. And this is a big game for our fan base. It's a big game for this city. I mean, I think this should be a game that should be played, each and every year. I'd love to see that, because this is a game that you can feel the atmosphere that it brings. They can come back to Memphis anytime they want.
Tigers win 15-10.
Wow, it was such a great moment for this Memphis football program. Obviously, beating Ole Miss is always a big deal for Memphis, so what a huge win, and it really started off the season on the note that Tigers wanted to. I'm going to send it back outside AT&T Stadium to Joe Birch and Kanji Anthony.
All right, thank you, Sudu. So if you're wondering what's going on behind us, you'll see all of the people that are out there. You can hear that there's a microphone, a loud microphone. This is the Goodyear Huddle Up Fan Fest, okay? So there are all kinds of things to get the fans into this spirit, and there's even an area for the Memphis Tigers to kind of hang out and so that they can get together and show that fan spirit for the Memphis Tigers. So there's a lot going on, and this is all going to lead up. It's, from now all the way up until kickoff at 11:05.
That's exactly right. So listen, we're so grateful to have you joining us here live on the road to the Cotton Bowl here on WMC Action News 5. Let me tell you what we're going to have coming up. We're going to have an interview with the new athletic director, Laird Veatch, about this incredible moment. We hope to be talking to the University of Memphis, the big Tiger himself, the president, Dr. M. David Rudd. We hope to have him join us
and his
live.
blue suede shoes.
Incredible, and his blue suede shoes. We're going to take a look at Texas barbecue, and we're inside the stadium. As you saw, we're live outside the stadium at multiple locations. Don't go anywhere. WMC Action News 5's Road to the Cotton Bowl is rocking on in just a moment.
In Dallas, Texas, it's Road to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Sponsored locally by Buick GMC.
Welcome back to Arlington, Texas for the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. The official pep rally is culminating right now. It's ending. They had all kinds of stuff going on, food, games, prizes, that kind of stuff. And now we're just seeing a lot of the fans just walking from their cars into the stadium. The good thing is there's a cover. There is a roof on top of the stadium, so they are going to be dry once they get inside.
Well, good morning, everybody in Memphis in the Mid-South. We're live here in Arlington, Texas, where it's raining, but our hearts are full of joy. Conji Anthony and Joe Birch live here in Texas to welcome you to this incredible day in Memphis Tigers football history, the 2019 84th annual Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. And we have Chris Luther alongside the stadium right now. Is that right, Con?
That's right. 12,500 tickets had to be sold in Memphis. And so a lot of those Memphis fans are here, and they are joining our, not all of them, but some of them are joining our Chris Luther. Chris, what's going on?
Conji, it would be literally impossible to get all these Tigers fans in one shot, and that's a good thing. Look at all these Tigers fans streaming inside the building right now. The doors just opened up, and Tigers fans have been singing, dancing their way inside AT&T Stadium. And we got one passionate Tigers fan right here. This is Josh. Josh Capocacci?
Yes, sir.
I got the last name right. I've been trying.
Absolutely. Good job.
Josh, you got a whole Tigers outfit on out
yes,
here.
Sir.
Man. Why'd you do that?
Because I'm trying to tell all the world about Tiger Nation, how great we are, and how we're about to ready to eat some lions today.
Are you, soaking wet in that thing? It's been raining out here all morning.
I can't tell. I'm here for the party, and we're here to beat the Penn State Lions. That's all we're here to do.
How you feeling about the game?
We're feeling great, man. We're fired up. We're ready to go.
And what was the atmosphere out here with all these fans?
Tell you what, the atmosphere was great. Everybody's ready to go. I think we're going to pull out the W today, guys.
Hey, I'll let you get on in there, man. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for talking to us,
all right,
Josh.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. Woo!
Oh, wait, good. Josh. Hey, Josh. Josh. Come here. I forgot to ask you about this.
Yeah.
Josh, you told me about this earlier. Tell me why this win is so important just to you and your family.
Because we've been coming to Tiger games forever. We've been there through the worst times and through the best times. And you know what? My grandpa's looking down, and he's proud of us today.
And it's his birthday.
It's his birthday. Happy birthday.
What's his name?
Robert Capocacci.
All right, Robert. Looking down on you today.
Yes, sir.
Looking down
Go
on the
Tigers.
Woo! All right, we're having a good time out here. Josh is having a good time. I'm having a good time. It's poncho weather, but we don't care. Tiger Nation is enjoying themselves, and this guy's enjoying themselves. I'm going to send it back into you guys. Reporting outside AT&T Stadium, Chris Luther, WMC Action News 5.
Go Tigers, 901,
wow.
baby. We got this.
You know what? That there is the emotion. That is the grit that we have in Memphis. I love it when he said, we're here to eat some lion.
Oh, yeah, and this is a family affair.
Yes.
So many families suffered through those hard times. 1980, 81, 82, we won a grand total of 4 games, lost 29. That's a distant memory now. Here we are in 2019, the incredible season where we won 12, won the conference for the first time. The American Athletic Conference champions Tigers are getting ready to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions from the Big Ten. And we are recounting during our Road to the Cotton Bowl here, all the victories.
That's right. And as we're sitting here, I can see behind the camera, the parking lot is really starting to get full. People making their way inside, and that is where we join our Sudu Upadhyaya, who has been inside with the fans and just telling us all about what's been going on this whole week leading up to this big moment. Sudu.
Yeah, Kanji, it kind of feels like home at this point. You know, it's my second crib, I like to say. We've been here for so long. And, you know, for the Memphis Tigers to get here, they had to actually get a pretty big win over a conference rival. It was against Navy, and playing Navy's always hard. It's a service academy. These are some of the toughest individuals in the nation, our future servicemen. And like I said, for Memphis, it's an AAC West rival. It's a game that always has Tiger fans nervous, and this year was no different.
Navy quarterback Malcolm Perry took Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium by storm early in this one. Perry led the Midshipmen to an opening drive touchdown, one that left Memphis' defense searching for answers. Luckily for the Tigers, Kenny Gainwell was in uniform. On Memphis' first offensive play of the game, Gainwell took off. Gainwell's 75-yard touchdown tied the game at 7-all, but Malcolm Perry wasn't going away. The Midshipman quarterback, known for running the ball, started showing off his arm. This impressive touchdown pass resulted in another Navy touchdown, but a missed extra point had the Tigers down just 13-7. Second quarter, the Memphis defense finally made a big play.
Mike Norvell was screaming at the ref saying, hey, it should be Memphis football.
After further review, ruling on the field has changed. Fumble was recovered by the defense. In Memphis' ball, 1st and 10.
But Tigers quarterback Brady White gave it right back after a sack by Navy's Jacob Springer shook the ball loose. Perry would take advantage. First, he found Ryan Mitchell for a 47-yard gain. And then Perry would score another 1-yard touchdown run. With its offense struggling and defense overwhelmed, Memphis relied on its backbone under Mike Norvell, special teams. On the ensuing kickoff, Gabe Rogers introduced himself to the Navy team, going 99 yards for a Tiger touchdown.
And the kicker miss. They do it as well as anybody in the country. Kick return touchdown, 99 yards.
That was a momentum builder for Memphis, and it bought enough time for Brady White to settle down. In the third quarter, he finally threw a touchdown pass. This strike to Kadarian Jones gave Memphis a 21-20 lead, a 13-point comeback for the Tigers. Next, White would find Antonio Gibson in stride for a 73-yard touchdown. White went on to finish with 3 TDs and no interceptions, and the Tigers beat the Midshipmen 35-23. It was a victory that proved to be key in deciding the Tigers' spot in the AAC championship game.
And you know, that was a game that Brady White truly showed his grit. After a very, very bad start to the game, he really stepped in there and showed why he was the leader of this team, and he's the reason the Tigers, a big reason the Tigers are here at the Cotton Bowl. We're going to send it out back to Joe and Kanji. See you guys in a sec.
All right, thanks so much, Suda. Great job recounting of this incredible season. 12 wins, 1 loss. We're going to look at all those games. And we have had so much fun being here for this whole experience.
That's right. We have more than an hour left of this special show for you here live from Arlington, Texas, outside the AT&T Stadium. And we are going to be right back with much more of the fun from Texas.
In Dallas, Texas, it's Road to the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Sponsored locally by Buick GMC.